What is up, everybody? Metal Biker Dude coming at you here. So as I'm sitting here waiting for Dear Mama from Tupac to upload, which is the Twitter Tuesday winner, by the way, I got an email, or actually a comment on the Patreon page of somebody who wanted me to do this song here. So, but before I even get into that, I wanted to let you guys know, if you guys want to support my channel, you can. You can support it for as little as $1. There's different tiers. There's $1 you can donate, or $2.99 tier, a $4.99 tier, which, by the way, if you volunteer for or pledge $4.99, I guarantee you I will do your request. For $9.99 pledge, that one I guarantee you I'll do a full length for you. So if you want to head over there to Patreon and support my channel, I would really appreciate it. As you guys can see, I've kind of upgraded some stuff here, and it's not cheap to do, and I do it for you as well as for myself. So anyway, as a matter of fact, I want to let you guys also know that what I'll be doing, and I'm going to mention this again probably here soon in another video, I'm going to be doing a live feed over there on Patreon, and it will not be done through YouTube, so it will be strictly for the Patreons. And what we're going to do in that, and I haven't figured out exactly what day, it's going to probably be about a week and a half, 2 weeks from now. But what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm going to discuss a little bit of what I can discuss about my case. I know some of you were interested. And then the other thing is I'm going to be taking live requests. So we're going to do some reactions to what you want to hear live. And so if you guys want to head over there and sign up and support my channel, help me out, I'll be glad to do what you guys want to do, and we'll play that out. And without further ado, this came from Seth over at Patreon. He's a patron over there. And he asked me to check out this song called Hurt Me Soul from Lupe Fiasco. Never heard of Lupe Fiasco, but we'll dig into it. I'm sure these guys ain't going to lead me astray, right? You guys never do. Well, once in a while, not too often.
Stuff. Yeah. Yeah. This one right here. Dedicate this one right here to everybody out there.
So you guys know I love hearing the music stuff, and there's some vocals going on in the background, and it's really cool. It's got a nice vibe to it. I like it. I'm digging it. Very smooth.
Check it out. Now I ain't trying to be the greatest. I used to hate hip-hop. Yep, because the women degraded, but Too Short made me laugh. Like a hypocrite, I played it. A hypocrite, I stated, though I only recited half. Omitting the word bitch, cursing, I wouldn't say it. Me and Dog couldn't relate.
Okay. So this was a common thing back in the day, right? Where a lot of people weren't listening to hip-hop because they use the word bitch so often and use the N-word so often. And, you know, this was kind of a thing back then where the people that didn't listen to it, a lot of them, it was because of that, right? And that's not why I didn't listen to it. I just didn't listen to it because I fell into a different crowd and we just didn't listen to it. So I never had a problem with the word bitch. Just like, you know I could be a bastard, you know, whatever. So, but anyway, so what he said though was that he didn't listen to hip hop songs because of that. And then all of a sudden he dated a bitch. And then I'm guessing he understood what it was then. You know, I'm going off of, off the cuff here. I haven't got any deeper in the song yet, but that's kind of what I'm feeling from it.
For the ice and glamorized drug dealing was appealing, but the block club kept it from in front of our building.
Really like that music.
Became the building blocks for children with leaking ceilings. The hood don't love me. The cops want to kill me. This nonsense built me, and I got no.
I'm going to discuss the lyrics a little bit more here in a minute, but I got to tell you guys, I'm really, really feeling this hip hop, jazzy vibe that's going on here. I'm really, really liking it. I really do. Smooth.
They call us killers, it's me off they welfare, can't afford they healthcare. Godly, but by my 30th, watching the streets is watching, I was back to giving props again, and that was bothering. But I found a condom on the ground that Johns were coming to, and thought what constitutes a prostitute is the pursuit of profit. Then they drop it, the homie in a suit, pat her on the butt.
Okay. So I think I got this. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, right? But I think I got this. So what he's saying is, and this is very, very true with amongst everybody. Listen, I got a lot of kids, right? And I've told them all, when you're 18 years old, you got the world figured out, right? Sometimes at 16, you've got the world figured out. It's over. Chapter, verse, that's it. Then when you're 30, you start thinking to yourself, well, maybe there's a little bit more to learn. And then when you're 40, you think to yourself, man, I don't know shit, and I didn't know shit. I never knew shit, and I knew less shit back then. I just didn't realize it. And that is a fact. That is a fact of life. So if there's anybody out there that's watching this that's in their 20s, trust me, you might think you have it figured out, and you have no idea how far off base you are. Now, with that said, I think that what he's discussing here is just that. So he wasn't listening to Too Short because he used the word bitch until he dated one, right? He's talking about Jay-Z, talking about gangster rap and all of this stuff, and then all of a sudden he starts seeing the things with his own eyes, right? So it's a great story, man. This is a great story because it goes to show you, you can sit there and point your finger, right? You can point your finger, and I can attest to this on this channel, right? I've discussed the fact that, I've asked people to support my Patreon page, right? And I've had a couple people make comments, well, I don't support channels that, do things dirty or whatever, pardon the pun. I'm not going to support your bad habits. Somebody made a comment. Well, you didn't even know what the fuck happened. I haven't spit out any details of my case, yet you've already got me convicted, right? If you only knew, and you don't, if you only knew how ridiculous these charges are. That's all. I probably shouldn't have said that, but it just goes to show you that it's so easy for us to sit here and point our fingers at people and say that, you're wrong, you're doing it wrong, or, this is just when it's unjust. It's so easy to do, and it's the lowest common denominator of human beings that do things like that, okay? Judging people by the way they look, by the color of their skin, by their gender, by their sexuality, by any means that you choose to judge somebody until you walked a mile in their shoes makes you the lowest common denominator. And I think that that's exactly what he's talking about here. This is some pretty heavy shit, and it's catching me by surprise. I'm not only feeling the lyrics, I'm feeling the music, the vibe, the whole bit, man. Seth, right on, brother. You hit this one out of the park.
They took my daughter, ain't got no water.
I know that was a little long-winded, being in the middle of the song, but I couldn't help myself.
So I got no place to go. They threw down my gang sign. I ain't got no hang time. Talk about my sneak peek, vomiting. Catholic priests fondling, preemptive bombing, and Osama and Obama and them. They breaking in my car again, deforestation and overlogging, and Hennessy and hypnotic swallowing, hydroponic coughing in. World's ill, sitting on chrome 24-inch wheels like that. They say,
Wow. Right on. Right on. You know what, you guys? I got to tell you, this one caught me by surprise. Here, I thought I was just doing a solid for our patron. And turns out, Seth, you did me the solid, brother. Thank you very much. I think I said all I needed to say about this. And I'm just going to let it go at that. And, you know, if you guys think that I'm wrong about my assessment of this song, please feel free to leave a comment. I try to read them all if I can. But I think that's what he's saying, man. And it's sad. It's sad. It's, you know, finger pointing. But again, whatever. Metal Biker Dude, peace.